Hey everybody. So big news for the PlayStation Portal and cloud streaming on this device. So we are up to version 6.0 and there's a whole plethora of like things and features they've added to this, but I'm going to show you guys some gameplay and some of the features that's going on in here, and I am blown away by the quality. Gonna fire up a couple of different games, so feel free to stick around and check this out, and I'm gonna show you. So I just updated this, played a few rounds of some games, and I'm going to show you what it looks like now. So front screen, when you're unlocking it, looks very similar. And I'm running this video in 1080p 60, so you guys can hopefully see like in the frame rate and things like that. So there's a few, like one of the glaring things that's changed completely is that when you open it up here, you can kind of see, let me zoom in a little bit here. So you can kind of up here see in the corner, this is, so it's connected to whatever PS5. I don't know if there's multiple PS5s. I'm down to just my PS5 Pro right now. I got rid of the old one. So I just have that one. So I don't know if you have multiples that you can select from there, but you can see it connects to PS5. That's your kind of your go-to thing for if you want to connect to the PlayStation 5. But now I don't even know if it's even important to have a PlayStation 5, because the quality of the cloud streaming that I just experienced is, if not on par with, better than I was experiencing from the PlayStation 5 plugged into an Ethernet cable, the PS5 Pro. So then you've got your catalog here too. I haven't checked this out yet, but here's the new catalog and what it looks like. So you can stream games in your library. You can stream games on the PlayStation Plus. You can, go through their cloud streaming library here. Let me back it back out. One of the cool features, though, that I found was the search feature. So you can search for streaming games. So I typed in, let's do Fortnite, and I'll show you guys how crazy this is. So we'll enter there. Looks like you can jump into different game modes on here. So view mode, and you could jump right into the game modes. And it's pretty interesting because I tried Ghost of Tsushima, which I'll show you guys here too. As soon as I opened up Ghost of Tsushima, I jumped right into my save file. Like, it didn't even go to a menu or anything like that. So here, let's open up Fortnite, and I'm going to show some gameplay to show you guys how crazy this is. It feels very playable. Right now, playing with like a thing to record right now is making it a little difficult, but playing the game itself blew my mind. So let's go through some of the features while this is loading, and you guys can see how quickly it loads. So select PS5 games you've added to your game library from the PlayStation Store via cloud streaming are now just there. So for instance, I bought Ghost of Tsushima digital, it's on there. You can find cloud streaming games more easily with the search feature, which I just showed you guys. It's fantastic and very intuitive. It's making this device feel more premium, especially for the price point of only $200. So it's now saying you can make purchases while playing a streaming game. So I'm imagining that's like kind of the storefronts or something like that. You can join multiplayer sessions right directly from the game invite in the quick menu. So this is making it more streamlined to get into. You can use accessibility features. You can edit like text size and screen settings and stuff. We can go check that out later. You can view PlayStation profiles. I noticed that I wasn't able to buy a game directly from here, so I tried Ghost of Yote if I could just pull up a storefront. Couldn't do that. So that's not a feature yet on here. So yeah, quick menus, 3D audio is now available with the PlayStation Portal headset. You can now send feedback for remote play experiences directly. That's whatever. But okay, so anyway, let's fire up the game, and then you can kind of see. And first off, I always forget how good the LCD looks on this. I don't know if it's going to show up on camera here, but hopefully you guys can see. Like, it is just a fantastic LCD. Like, even the black levels on it look really fantastic. And yeah, I wish it was OLED, and it'd be great if they ever did an OLED version of it, but at this point this is one of the best LCDs I think I've played on. Okay, so let me turn on the volume before we get copyright struck here. So all right, so let's do zero build. I'm gonna hit play, and you can kind of see well, now it's lagging because that's on Fortnite side, but the response is pretty damn snappy. Okay, little delay there, so we'll check this out. Yeah, it's crazy. I was playing it. It feels pretty responsive. I'm going to try to depress the triggers over here so you guys can hopefully see on camera when I'm hitting it and when the guns are firing in the game. We're probably not going to be able to play too much on this because I want to check out other games as well, too. I want to see if we can fire up Elden Ring from here. But you can kind of see, I'm going to try, if you guys can see the quality is really solid. Like, it looks native. You don't see any of the artifacting right now. Could it go down when there's more people using the network? Sure, but right now it feels pretty good. So we're going to see the trigger depression and then the fire. It feels pretty minimal. The only thing I'm really feeling in terms of like this is a streaming thing is that when I hit the joysticks, and if you've ever streamed a game, you can kind of always have felt that, like when you're playing a shooter, especially the lag and the delay or the drag that's whenever you're using the joystick, you can kind of see it on screen too. It kind of has that, like, it takes like a fraction of a second to kind of catch up, and then whenever you stop, it still kind of goes for a little bit to where it feels a little unnatural. You can still feel that for sure in this, but it is significantly lower than it was before. So honestly, the PlayStation Portal might end up being one of the best bang for the bucks for gaming in this current gen, just because not only can you get this for, it's like $200, but you can also just get one on Marketplace or a secondhand market for like $100 or less now. It's crazy. And the ability to access this streaming catalog is really insane, because this is hopefully it's showing up on screen here and you guys are getting a good view of it. I'm trying to keep the angle up here. I'm trying to film it with a new rig here. But yeah, I feel like if I didn't have this thing in front of me recording and able to see the full screen, I would probably have a fun session playing this. I don't think I would have any issues playing it. There's a thing back there. Yeah, let's do the quest. All right, sure. All right. So yeah, let's see here's some gunfire. And yeah, it feels so good right now. I'm usually pretty skeptical about this kind of stuff, but man, this is feeling like, oh, you could definitely play this and it's not going to be an issue. Like, you could get a PlayStation Portal and genuinely enjoy it. Like, yeah. So I'm going to probably try to keep this video around like 10-15 minutes long or something like that. So we'll check out some other games. I don't want to keep it too terribly long, but you guys can see, like, there's right now I'm seeing a little bit of like pixelation here from like the streaming quality, but really it's not bad. And I want to check out the other features, so I'm not going to run around and chase down people, but yeah, you can kind of see like if you had like quick twitch, like having to aim or something like that, it might be a problem. Oh no, I guess that doesn't seem bad. No, yeah, that doesn't seem bad at all. Here. Sorry, I can't see, so it's like really difficult. So yeah, like the little micro movements when you're like aiming down the sights definitely is noticeable. Where'd that guy go? But yeah, wow, yeah, no, this is feeling like, I don't know, Switch 2 level, like streaming, like, I don't know, it's so hard to describe, but it feels so much better than it did on streaming from the PlayStation 5. Like, this is substantially better. So I wholeheartedly recommend this one. So let's jump out of here. And so here's the menu for this too. So you can see we're at max resolution. I don't have any game invites right now, so I can't really show you guys that, like, because, you know, if we had anybody up right now playing, but it's like 11:30. So all right, let's close this game and see how quickly we can close this one and launch into another one. So let's go to, actually, let's check out this catalog, right? We had Ghost of Tsushima, switching from Fortnite right into Ghost of Tsushima, preparing your game, and see if it takes us right into the save file. And then I'm going to search for, definitely didn't have Fortnite before, but I'm going to search for something like Elden Ring that I know that I have 100% bought digitally on the PlayStation, and then we'll fire that up and see if that actually plays. So we're seeing like maybe 20 to 30 seconds between switching games here. I was kind of hoping it'd be a little faster, but yeah. If you've been curious about a PlayStation Portal before and kind of thinking like, man, this is kind of, it's kind of a dumb thing. It's just streaming. If you like Sony, if you like the form factor, if you like the DualSense controllers, like, this thing is probably becoming one of my... Wow. Okay, yeah, no, we're in the game. We're straight up in the game. And my phone right now that I'm recording on is already giving me like it launched the tips too immediately. So let me try to zoom in a little bit here and try to angle it to where you guys can see the quality. This looks like fantastic. Let's see what the sound audio, hopefully the audio will come up on here for you guys. So I feel like I'm noticing a little bit of a delay on this game, like compared to Fortnite. Can you guys see that here? Like, so see when I go to hit the button here. I'm gonna hit the button and then look for the delay. It's been a while since I played this, but it definitely feels like we're kind of, it's struggling right now. It could be that we just switched into a new game, or it could be the streaming quality, but I'm also noticing artifacting, like a streaming artifacting right now. Like it looks like it's trying to buffer. But I mean, yeah, it would definitely be. The fact that I'm not streaming this from the console is kind of surprising. Like it feels pretty good. So yeah, another win for the cloud update, I think, by far. So let's close this one. And then I know Elden Ring for sure wasn't on there, so let's do Elden Ring. No, okay, so Elden Ring's not on there. So there is only select games on here, but yeah, can we do Marvel Rivals? Let's try that. Is that on here yet? Let's see what comes up with Marvel. Marvel Rivals. Oh, here we go. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna zoom back out. All right, so Marvel Rivals is on here. We're testing this one, and we're gonna go from there. I haven't played Marvel Rivals in months, so we'll see what's new on here. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, or stuff you'd like to see more of on, the Portal, the other devices, like streaming Chiaki from the Steam Deck, if it's still a viable thing, or do you think that you're going to pick one of these up? I'm leaning more and more towards putting more hours on this thing now. It feels fast and snappy. I really got to admit, this might be one of my go-to things to just kind of grab and game for like, 20, 30 minutes here and there. Play. I usually play on a PC, so I don't know if I even have anything unlocked in here. Oh, there's trophies in here now, apparently. I'm gonna turn that down before I blow anybody's eardrums. Oh, that's right, the chick from Spawn's in this. All right, let's go to, we're on console quick match. I'm gonna change mode. Let's go to the Marvel Zombies, okay. Where's the... Oh, this is practice versus AI. Where's the... Practice range, there we go, okay. Sorry, guys. Been a minute. Let's pick somebody that kind of... What? Okay. Yeah, okay. If you play Marvel Rivals, you play Fortnite, this is pretty freaking okay, hold on, here's the thing. This feels like you're running it native. I feel like almost no delay. There is a slight delay when I'm like looking, but that could be, you could be adjusting it with the sensitivity settings in there, but yeah, it feels great. Yeah, Sony, this is fantastic. So I just wanted to throw my impressions on here, guys, and kind of show you guys what it was. No, this without a doubt, the PlayStation Portal update just blew my mind. I think that if you're on the fence about trying this one out, and you have a lot of gaming stuff in this ecosystem, this is going to be this is a win for you. Like, this is, if you're already a PlayStation subscriber, all that stuff of like Portal and all that jazz, this feels fantastic. So I'm going to probably make some dedicated videos to Fortnite and Marvel Rivals here now, because I did some older ones like almost a year ago now at this point, and this is just wild how good this feels. So yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'm not going to do it anymore with this, but feel free to leave comments down below if you want to answer some more questions about these and what it feels like, and if you think it's worth it or whatever. Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. Trying to keep it around 15 minutes. Again, screen just looks fantastic. I am blown away by this. So thanks again, guys. Looking forward to more stuff in the future. All right. See you next time.